Yo, what's up everybody? My name is Freshcompany and today is a special day. I would like to welcome you guys to my studio. Come and check it out, mans. Come and check it out. I mean, this is where I do everything. This is where I work, this is where I cook, this is where the hits that you're listening to, I do it in there. We're about to go in. Yo, what's up everybody? My name is Freshcompany and I'd like to welcome you to my place, my studio, my bedroom studio and my home. This is top-notch music and yes, I'd like to tell you a little bit more about myself and what I do in this place. So Freshco is short for Frechcompany, okay? So I mean like how you write company and if you write it short you say CO. So Freshco is a producer, Freshco is a rapper, Freshco is a singer. And multi-talented producer, multi-talented, I basically do everything. I can't even box myself. It's very difficult to tell you about who I am because of what I do. And I think this is a kind of sort of documentary or show that is gonna help you understand an artist that is like me. That's what a lot of people actually don't know about me, you know. I mean, that's why I can't tell you about a genre. Like he says, I do hip hop. I do, well, I don't do kwaito, but I do like sort of jazzy sound. You know, I do soul, I'm a piano. I've actually got a tape out. You guys should check it out. I'll tell you more a little later. I have so many singles. I've got trap, I've got hip hop, I've got, dude, like I'm crazy when it comes to creativity, when it comes to ideas, when it comes to music. Anything I can get my hands on, I put on. In fact, just to give you an idea, I look up to DJ Mapos. Yeah, I mean, I sometimes I like to say that I feel like I exist in the fourth dimension. It's like even when it comes to my fans, I also feel like my fans are in the fourth dimension. So like most of the time when I think about third dimension, I don't even mind the hate and the lack of support, you know, because people don't get me. But I produce my own beats. And then I jump on my own beats and then I produce or I engineer my own vocals and I do everything by myself, like the whole process. I think normally you get like 2-3 people doing everything, but I do it alone. So I'm blessed at the same time. I'd like to tell you all about how I'm awesomely good, but it's all, I mean, yeah, it's the man above, man. I mean, he's the one who said, dude, you gotta do it this way, you feel me? Well, I'm a Jozi boy. Jozi is Johannesburg in South Africa. That's where I grew up, in the flats, in the buildings. You know, we grew up listening to everything from Pitori music to Abos Java to Abo Migwanti Pitori. I remember all of that sounds. We grew up listening to all of that and fusing everything together, and house music. And you know how real house music was back then. Even though some was produced, some was compiled, but everything was just original back then. And I mean, if you listen to most of the music that is classic, it still appeals even now. So I grew up in that era. I was born in 1992. Yep. So yeah, I can say I'm young, but I'm also obviously not that young, you know. Yeah, but I grew up in Johannesburg, moved around a lot. I've got a twin brother, yes, and 2 more brothers and a sister, and yeah, that's my family, and I grew up with them, and I think they probably know me as just Piwe, but yeah, this is just obviously me telling you about me and where I grew up and basically what influenced me. Well, wow, it's a lot. First of all, I started when I was about 9 years old. And I've always been multi-talented because I've done music on the side and I played football on the side, I played rugby and I played cricket. And I was actually excelling in most of them. And most of the teams I played for, you won't believe it, I actually captained. So I've always been like a person who's led in everything I do. So from that age, I think as young as I was, 9 years old, I wasn't creating music, I was just making beats, obviously. But football was the biggest thing in my life until 2014 when I got like an injury. And that's when I realized, let me just focus on music, because I've been doing it on the side anyway. And I was good, but I was just making beats for people. And most people actually never came back to me. I don't even know if they used my beats or not. But something just dawned in me that this is actually might be my passion, maybe even more than football, you know? Working in a call center, earning a lot of money, working in the motor industry, selling cars, and still quitting your job and coming back to the same thing, you know? I think everyone kind of has that thing where they try a lot of things, but they always go back to that one thing. That's me when it comes to music. You know, I can say my influence is just my surroundings. You know what I mean? Me learning stuff about myself, knowing what I like, what I don't like. Obviously, the type of music that I was listening to, neo soul. Gangster hip hop, you know, rap. We're talking about R&B. We're talking about soulful ballads. All of those original sounds are originally what actually influenced me. And if I can speak about maybe a point in my life when I was like, no, actually, this is what I'm going to do. It was really in 2014 when I can say I just got sick. You know what I mean? I was ill. I was admitted in hospital. So I realized that life is short. You know what I mean? So let me just do what I love, and I'm just going to try, and I probably will die trying. Slow dance tonight. You know, when you're a beat maker, I think it's much more easier when you make beats, because what you do is you make beats and then you start singing or rapping on your own beats, and then they start to be different. So a lot of people, I actually advise a lot of people, a lot of young artists, I always tell them, no, the best way that you can get forward is when you know what you want to do. So I literally planned that I wanted to be one of the most versatile artists out there. And I mean, like I said earlier on, DJ Maphorisa is my favorite, like, producer, artist, whatever you name it. And he's the person who actually also showed me and that it's possible that you can make it. So I actually just decided to make different music. I'd make one song, finish it, and purposefully, you know, make sure that the second song is different. And I just got used to it. And when I got used to it, I didn't realize that practice was making perfect. That's the beautiful thing about these, that when you're skillful about something, you know, the more you do it, the more you actually become better at it. You know, you do it every day. So yeah, what influenced me was my ability, realizing that first of all, I love different music, so I can make different music. And yeah, for my future, the most important thing for me was that I don't want to be confined to one genre, because I mean, you know, you can be confined to one thing, and I mean, once you're done and out. You know what I mean? So I can entertain you when I do piano. I can entertain you when I do hip hop. I can throw bars. I can sing. You know what I mean? I can, like, there's longevity basically in my vision when I was thinking about it. You know, if that makes sense. My view is that it's easier for a lot of people now. Some may be talented, some may not be talented, but I think exposure is the biggest thing right now. A lot of people are being exposed. I do feel like it's very controlled, you know what I mean? It's very controlled, and I think it's very selective of who's going to make it and when, and who controls it and who wants what, you know what I mean? Like, for example, I've been struggling to get my songs to play on radio, but my songs are booming on Spotify. You know what I mean? I have like a lot of listeners. So sometimes you don't understand where's the balance. But in terms of musicians, most of them that are out there, I respect them. Most rappers that are out there, I respect them. I mean, I'm not going to mention any names, but there's some pretty straight out whack ones. And I think we know those ones. I think you see them on television, you know when a rapper's whack, you know when an artist is whack, you know? So sometimes we know when you guys, you know, just to get favors, you know? I pretty much count all my songs, so I think I'm in a regions of about 50 songs, 51 songs. I mean, but I only started making a lot of music this year around March, because I was very busy in the first part of the year. So around March I started, and until now I have about 50 songs. But my plan is to do 100 songs by the end of the year. You see, that's the problem with being multi-genres or doing a lot of genres, is because you never really have one favorite song, you know? I have in my piano EP, which is called Choose Life. Please go and check out that EP. It has been out. It's called Choose Life. It is piano music. It's got 12 tracks. I love 2 songs there. One is called Gigolo. Yep. The other one is called Ndwano Ntwempu. And I've got a new project that I haven't released. So I actually have more than one. I just want to give you 5 and maybe break it down. I've got a new project that is coming. I've got Sway, and I have Black Ink Looks Green. And I have lounge music and stuff. But let me just say, we'll go for Gigolo. We'll go for Gigolo, yeah. It's a piano song. It's a very nice tune. Yeah, I mean, hopefully it's playing in the background right now so you can hear it, you know what I mean? Yeah, but that's one of my favorite songs, and I think it's live. It's alive. It makes people dance. Well, a lot of work. First of all, I'm planning to, you know, record 100 songs by the end of the year. I'm sitting on 50. I've got, let me just tell you, I mean, first, because I have stuff out and people haven't tapped into it as yet. I've got an EP, it's got 5 songs, it's called Speed Kills. You have to listen to that. I've got another EP, it's called Choose Life, I just told you about it, 12 songs. I want you to listen to that. I'm dropping an EP soon. It's hip hop. I'm rapping. It's a bit of jazz. It's a bit of chill hop. In fact, I think it's my like the dopest project in fact that I'm busy with. It's called Body So Cold. Yes, that's what it's called. It's an EP. It's got about 13 songs, and that's gonna be dropping very soon. Yeah, Body So Cold. Yeah, I appreciate you guys coming here. Please download my music on Spotify. I'm one of the biggest artists that you might know, might not know around the South. So, yep, support, man. Big ups.